Beautiful people, let me show you how to measure, draft and cut a sleeve. So now we are going for our measurement. Let's get our measurement. We need the sleeve length. I measured the short sleeve here. If you need a long sleeve, you can go for that. Then the sleeve circumference around the sleeve, yes, make it comfortable. I measured, mine is 9. Then the armhole, so you can actually figure out your armhole or measure it. You can figure it out using your bust measurement, but I actually measured mine. Then your round sleeve measurement, that is the biggest part of the arm. Just look for it and measure, let it be there so it will be comfortable. You need your scissors, you need your pattern master, you need your paper, you need your pen, you need your tape rule. All right, let's go. So the first thing, I'm working with my own measurements, and remember it's a short sleeve. So I measured my short sleeve 9 inches, that is the length, and I added the allowance, the m allowance. I want to fold it. I added 2 inches, that is 9 plus 2, 11 inches. I measured 11 inches across that area. Then I used my pattern master to make a straight horizontal line. That is what I'm doing right now. So I measured that, I would out that line. The next thing is to get my sleeve cap. So from that starting point, the line that I ruled, I measured 2 inches, sorry. Then after measuring around, I used my pattern master to make a rule, a straight line. After making that straight line, that particular area, I actually labeled it. I labeled the starting point, then I labeled the sleeve cap. Remember, we measured our armhole. The armhole I measured is 8 inches. So I marked my 8 inches. I marked it from that place to the other line. You can see what I'm doing. Now I measured it to the other line, 8 inches. That is my armhole. From that other line, I have to make a diagonal, make a line to cross over to that particular end, because I want to get my sleeve cap. So I measured the length of that line. The length of my line is 9. Whatever you have as yours, divide it by 2. When I divided 9 by 2, that gives me 4.5. I measured 4.5. That is the point I mark. Then from the lower part, that other end, I come down by half inch, and I use my curve ruler, my pattern master, to make that curve you see there. Then the other end, which is the upper one, I come up by what? Half inch. Remember the other one I come down, but this one I come up by half inch. Then I use my pattern master to make the curve. So the perfect curve for that area, you need your pattern master. Though you can use your hand sketch, but I actually use my pattern master. After that, we want to work for our circumference. So now remember, we measured 11 for our round sleeve. 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. That's how I come about my 5.5 inches. Now after I measured my 5.5 inches, I mark, but I needed allowance, so I added 2 inches. Now for my armhole, that particular area is 8. Hope you remember. So I added my allowance, which is 2 inches. I mark 2 over there. Then I mark across. So I used my pattern master to draw a line. You can see what I'm doing, my people. So I mark over and draw that line. After drawing the line, I can now cut with my scissors. It is ready for what I need. It is ready. So I cut it out accordingly. You see. So I did not miss those points. I did not miss those lines. I cut it out because I will still need to place this my paper on my fabric. So if you want a long sleeve, if you want a short sleeve, you use the same method, just the length will be different. I hope you understand this, and I hope you find this video very very helpful. So you can follow me more for fashion tips, for simple pattern drafting, for sewing techniques, and anything you want to learn about fashion. Thank you for watching.